One look at your backside, I knew you were the one. Never been a planner, cause behind is so much fun. Bounce with me, baby. 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 One look at your stack size, I knew you were the one. Pushing my chips all in, cause the game was so much fun. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby.
Hey Camden County, this is Brian Cole, the new owner of New Wave Batting Cages, previously known as the Camden Cages, across the street from Howard Peoples Park and right next to the fire department. If you see us cleaning up and renovating, shoot us a honk. Let us know that you care.
Let us know that you care. No one cares, man. No one cares. Nobody cares. Because all I see is everybody pissed off about the bus driver shortage. And I think we got to look into that. Tonight is a crazy night. It's a Monday night. I got a busy week ahead. We're doing a podcast on a random early night. But I got a couple of people that responded to my all call. I got Miss Juanita Butler. Let's bring her in. And
What's up?
how you doing? And I got Mr. Zach Duncan. Get rid of this guy and bring this guy in. What's going on, fella, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the episode. Can we hear each other? Zach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, great. So I'm putting you on the spot. You said something that was so like this is. I think everyone can tell that watches the show or listens. I'm not my energetic self. I'm having a hard time. It's the same shit every week, is it not? It's recently. It's Biden this, Biden that, or it's COVID this, COVID that, or it's that's a vaccine, right? It's like so. You first like let's just finish on that shit right now, and then talk about some odd shit later. All right, where is it? Where do you stand on it? Like it's just the same shit every week, right? Like, so what I'm saying to you is,
it is
in that conversation right now.
It's the same shit every week. Same shit every week.
Nobody's right.
Nobody knows the right answer.
Everybody's fucking wrong. It's time to do this shit.
Yeah.
Juanita got out of here. I guess it got a little too intelligent for Juanita. Oh, she's back. Let's forget what that stupid thing that the comment I just said. Juanita did just get it, but Zach is right. Just to finish up on that, it's the same shit every week. No one's right. Everybody's wrong. Be safe out there and shut the fuck up. You blame everybody every week about everything. You blame the president, no matter who the fuck it is. It's not. Just shut the fuck up with it and give me some more shit to talk about, people. Guys, don't worry about that little. Huh?
How about jumping trees? Those things exist.
Well, that's what I was getting at, man. You look. So what's crazy is you look. If you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple. First of all,
Shut up.
But you look 1,000 times better than like the last time I saw you, which means.
Oh yeah.
But people need to know that I'm not trying to be a dick. You wrapped your fucking self around a tree last week.
Yep.
All right, well, go ahead and fucking explain that to the people, and then we can get on with other fucking subjects.
Well,
Zach Duncan, good to see you.
long story short, we were coming around the corner and we hit some loose gravel, and ass end of my car got swirly, and my driver freaked out and overcorrected, and we hugged a tree.
So you weren't driving; you were in the passenger seat.
No, I was drinking that day.
So you weren't driving. That's good. Well, good. I mean,
Yeah.
that sucks that happened. I'm really glad to see you're alive.
That part. It's been
scars,
rough.
bruises, shit like that. How do you come out of something like that? Wanting to tell the people? I mean, this is a comedy. I mean, I'm an asshole, so that's how I get away with saying comedy. But we talk about some serious shit. How do you come out of that? Like, how's that? And you don't have to go into like deep, but like, obviously, that's gonna take a toll on you mentally. Like, how do you fucking deal with getting real fucked up, and then real close to real fucked up? You know?
Yeah, I was real close to real fucked up. Apparently, like the responders, they were really cool about it. They said that had I been wearing my seatbelt, it honestly could have been a lot worse. And that they're very surprised that I actually walked away, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around the severity of the whole thing.
I always
from what I know,
statement, man.
It's just
no, go ahead and finish. I want you to. This is your. I'm sorry. I'm going to talk to you about that statement in a minute.
No worries. But it's honestly like I'm still trying to figure out how to bounce back from it. So I mean,
but I don't think jumping on a live conversation on I'll send you a list of the countries that my show has been on. Just fucking actually crazy to think about. Look, this is it. I don't think this hurts. Coming in here with that black ass eye and going, look at me. I'm here. I'm still. Shit happens, but you are bouncing back. Zach, you ever gotten something like that? Like just a fucking crazy wreck?
No, I've been fortunate, but I think what she said. I think because you're drunk. You didn't tense up, I'm sure, and I think that affects a lot of stuff in my opinion.
Do you think do you think that's where it comes in when they say, well, if you'd have been wearing your seatbelt? Because obviously, let's go sober, right? So we're all sober. I'm wearing my seatbelt. I'm not wearing my. How could they tell I'd be fine if I wasn't wearing it? I mean, it's hard to tell. It's trauma. But I bet you being drunk, that's probably they're saying like, well, if you'd have worn that seatbelt, it would have been a little more. Jesus. Yeah. You think? So that's. Alcohol. Look, I'm not saying anyone should be an alcoholic or anything like that, but alcohol saves people. Alcohol saves.
Cheers.
Do you see the latest meme going around? It's this chick changing the tire and the guy fucking just standing there watching. Let's see if I can find it. When you drink White Claws, and she drinks Busch Light or whiskey. Let's see if I can find it. Damn it. Well, anyway, I definitely found one. I think. No, that's the part of being live that just sucks. Not having someone really cool behind you that just does all this stuff. I was trying to think. School bus shortage. Zach, you got kids in school?
Yeah, and it's been a mess, man. And we've never used the bus system until this year because my.
Well, that's of course. That's exactly what you're supposed to say right now. I didn't tell you to say that, did I?
My oldest just went to middle school, so.
Oh, so two schools now.
Yeah, and my wife works at the elementary school, so they were all together. So it's been a headache. Man. She was stuck at school one day for 2 hours. I didn't know where she was. They got this bus app. It works sometimes. It doesn't work sometimes. So you don't know if she's actually on the bus or not on the bus. There's bus numbers changing every day. In my opinion, you got to pay bus drivers. You ain't never gonna find any until you pay them.
I would say that's number. I'm not trying to disagree with you because I 100% agree with what you're saying, but that's a real easy headline. You're right. You know what I mean? Like that's way for me to go. You got to pay bus drivers, and that's how I'm going to run for office this week. And what I want to kind of delve into, and I think I emailed myself an article, is like exactly like how, like, so, okay, we pay them. But one of the big things for me was they don't work a ton of hours, right? So we got to find ways to get them hours, right?
My mom was actually a school bus driver for about 15, 16 years. She had
but when, Juanita, when was the last time she was a bus driver? Because this is important.
I'll say about 6 years ago when she retired.
Okay, so around the time it just went to shit, in my opinion. Like, I graduated like 15 years ago or something like that. But, and I'm not saying it didn't go to shit, but Zach and I are of the age where we didn't have problems. I had the same bus driver for like 10 years. Like, it was just like fun, easy, no problems. Like, we're bringing gifts. I'm getting gifts from my bus. Like, it was my babysitter. It was different. I mean, you've seen Forrest Gump, you know, like that lady picked up his kid or some shit at the end, you know, like it was different. And 6 years ago, I can't speak for her, but and if she was doing it for 15 years, that meant I was part of when she was there. So she went through that stuff, but it's gone now. And so we got to pick up the hours, Zach. Like, we got to find a way to pick up the hours, because with hours, with hours comes benefits. Who wants to work for benefits? Everybody.
How do you pick up hours?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You pick up hours by limiting them, which then becomes a problem because there's 4 hours of wait. So do you – now hear me out. This is me being ignorant, but in a small town, in a town where I was a big supporter of the team and stuff like that, do you take money away from the sports program? Do you take money away from some to just make sure that your kids get to school to get that education every day? Like,
well, I don't think that comes out of the state.
I don't know where it comes from either. I'm pleading my ignorance 100%. I don't know, man. But where do you take it from? That's why I'm asking. Do they donate to that?
I just know as a parent, it's frustrating because, like, you go to the school and be like, "Hey, what's up with the bus?" Well, you're going to have to call transportation. We don't do anything with transportation. Like, I mean, it's like, well, then hire a different company. Hire a company that, like Jacksonville, has their own. I mean, it's not part of the school.
100%.
Own private company. And I don't hear any bus shortages in Jacksonville at all. And they got who knows how many.
So I can only go from my experience, man. And you just wait 1 second. When I lived in, most people know I'm from Scotland. When I lived in Scotland, we had a contract with a bus company instead of the school. And maybe it's just a way to make money. I don't know. I don't want to blame everybody for being corrupt, but like that school bus budget's got to go in somewhere and find somewhere in the state, and those funds got to slither somewhere instead of just being like, oh, we signed up with this company privately and they're going to take our kids home every day and it's guaranteed. And I don't know. I just think that's where it comes down to. Is I'm not saying what's right and what's wrong. But what I'm saying is it is a little crazy. I just think, paying's good. But if we all start at fucking, let's say, $12 an hour, whether it's big or good or big or small or good or bad, but there's got to be bonuses. There's got to be you're kicking ass. And then, you know what? I think this is another big fuck. Why are they not signing up for it? Because kids are little badasses. So do we put like a bus monitor on there? Do you make a teacher sign up for 1 or 2 or 3 days a week that has to sit on the bus with the bus driver to make sure these fucking little badasses don't act like fucking assholes? Excuse my French, but I don't have any kids at school, so I can say whatever the fuck I want about them.
Yes.
Juanita, what do we do? What was your mom working for 15 years? What did she say about it? What would help her? What was her solution? Fixing her day and making it better.
She would actually go through and have an incentive. If the kids on her bus behave themselves.
Your phone fucking sucks. Get off that goddamn cricket.
I know.
Oh, now you're good. Now you're
so
good.
bad. I hate cricket so bad.
I didn't even know you were on cricket. That's just me being funny. We're trying to be.
Surprise!
Look, I'm just trying to be positive about this whole thing, and I want to make. Look, I didn't know what I was going to come on to talk about tonight. I'm really glad you both stopped in, and that's what it's about. Like, how did your mom? Like, what would have helped your mom? Like, you're saying what keeps them more badass? You motivate the kids. How is that your fucking bus driver's responsibility? Zach, what are you saying? How do we fix these this problem? Like, you said it? Pay them. Fair enough, man. But teachers are fucking starting out at 35, bro. Like, it's not great.
Well, I mean, I think it depends on what your education level is where you start.
Fair enough. But what kind of education level are you 100%? And look, this is one category. That's one category of a huge fucking piece of a huge graph. What education level are you trustworthy putting your kids in the car at fucking 6 a.m. with, or in the bus 6 a.m. with? So you got to pay that person motivation.
I don't think it's an education thing because I mean my wife's working on her master's.
But you just said it depends on your education how much we pay. Oh, you mean teachers? 100%. I understand teachers get paid depending on their education level, but they start out cheaper than some GM at Wendy's, and I'm not disrespecting anybody. My mom GM'd at Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's tough to make a living. So how much do you pay a bus driver? You know what I mean? That deserves a good money, good check. But you know what I mean? While you're paying teachers jack shit money. I was actually on your side here. Like, you're paying teachers, they start out at shit money. But we have to pay bus drivers to make sure that we get bus drivers. So how do I justify, where's the money coming from? I want to find out. I want a solution. And I'm not hating on you. I'm on your side. I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah,
I am pissed off about it.
I'd like to know where the money comes from. I mean, I would think some of it would have to come from the state. But I don't know. Like, I know they don't.
Some of it does come from the state.
We would have to have some kind of money in this town. I imagine where I live, it comes from the federal government because of our military involvement, military population. So I don't understand why buses are an issue. Why do we not have sailors who are drug tested? They are fit. They're fit and proper to go fight for my country. Why do we not have sailors coming in? We've got to have federal government money in this town. It's got to be somehow spiced. Do you know what I mean? We've got to look, Zach. I know that your parents or mother or father, one or the other was a military, served in the military. I can't speak for any. What I think is there's got to be some extra little money in there because we're a military town. And why are we not getting 18, 20, 22-year-olds or even guys that are on the brig for a DUI? Do you know what I mean? Like, they're in trouble for a DUI. If they get another DUI, they're fucked for life. So guarantee they're not drunk and driving my kids around. And then you also get another person on their unit to be their monitor and make sure those kids behave enough to let him focus or her focus. Why is that not happening? I mean, that's a suggestion. If there's a fucking legal issue, then I'm wrong and I'm sorry. But why wouldn't that work? We got this huge shortage. These kids are suffering. My community's suffering. By the way, look, there's a lot of kids. I'm not saying most, but let's go with a good close to half of these kids are military kids. Why doesn't a fucking 18-year-old E4, E3, I don't even know the rankings. I'm being ignorant. E2, I don't even know that exists. Fucking drive the bus, or especially one that's got a DUI in his books and wants to keep hold of his job and his future. He goes and drives a bus. His fucking buddy or his roommate fucking goes and monitors, wears a uniform. Those kids shut the fuck up. I'm not saying just like make the kids do this on the way to school, but they're not going to fuck around when a guy's fucking dressed in camos. Am I being funny? I'm being serious. I'm being funny, but I think I'm right. I think I've just solved the Camden County bus problem. And no one listens to this fucking show inside Camden County. Especially after fucking 20 minutes. I've just hit, if this was 9 minutes, I'd have done it. I'd have fucking been world famous, dude. Zach, do you think we've done it? Do you think that's a good solution?
Hey, it works for me. As long as it solves the problem, your kids are safe. I mean,
That's what it's about. It's all about the kids. 100% about the kids.
That was an option about 20-some years ago when I was telling school shit.
Remember the STAR program? Do you guys want to talk about that? There's a subject. Do you remember that, Zach?
God.
Do you remember that one?
I was in it. I lived in it. Like, are you kidding me?
No, I think you're mistaken. You got your head shaved with a fucking black shirt and like dug trenches in the fucking practice field and shit.
Yeah.
I was so scared of that shit. I was so scared of that shit.
Hey, I was never a good child. I'll admit that. But I can tell you one thing: I was never in that program. So
yeah, I never went to that part. Never went to that.
That's where I got a lot of my muscles from.
I don't think. Listen, because this is a random night, I don't think that's not a bad place to end. Because I think I've just solved it, and I'm about to put that to fucking council, and I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this episode. I'm gonna stream this a few times because it's only 20 minutes. I'm gonna stream it a few times between the night and the next next week, next couple of days.
Do it.
Well, let's just do it. We'll just do funny, haha. We're tackling the fucking Camden County school bus system issue, and I think we solved it, buddies. I think we fucking solved it. I'm asking you both. I'll go Zach first. What do you think? What do you think? Obviously, you said it earlier. Let's pay them.
Hey, so yeah, that's one option. But like the military option, like you said, every school in this county is sponsored by a sub, a submarine, and they do a lot of the. I know it hadn't been going on the last.
I'm the smartest man alive.
But. So,
I said I was the smartest man alive. That's all I'm saying.
But hey, if they're going to help out where we need help.
Yeah,
that's it, man. They're
fucking
getting paid. Juanita, what do you think about what would you do to solve you were talking about your mom. She's sweet, and you were saying how she motivated the kids, and then she rewarded the kids that were being nice and quiet. It's not her fucking responsibility. And it's not the teacher's responsibility to fucking pay all this goddamn money during the summer to decorate her room and pay for pencils and pens and stuff like that. So we'll tackle that on another episode, guys, I promise. But it's not the teacher's responsibility either to do what these bus drives are doing. Like, it's bullshit. We should pay them. We should give them. You know, if we're not going to, and I don't want to put anyone out of a job, but if we're that desperate, then there's people ready to work. And there's a lot of fucking kids in the military that get DUIs, and if it's DUIs, look, that's an extreme. They get in trouble. They do some stupid stuff. We all do it when they're kids. We all did it. It's not community service. Fuck community service being running around and getting coffee or doing push-ups or, picking up litter. Take care of the kids. And definitely we got a military here that should, where does that go to a vote? Like city council, probably not. State, look, you could send military people from all over the fucking state to do that on the weekends and stuff. I'm the man. I've solved the problem. Once again, God, woo! Guys, I am so thankful for Zach Duncan for jumping on and Juanita, Miss Yo Mama Butler, who is just looking great with a black eye and all. Well, you look great. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Definitely.
Hey, just keep smiling, girl. You got this. Sometimes you hit a fucking tree. That's just how it fucking goes. Zach, you look great, man. I'd like to catch up with you, man. It's been a long, long time. I'm glad you're doing well. And I hope that we solve this bus problem for you and yours. Guys, thanks very much. Facebook.com/Mick Motherwell Comedy, MickMotherwell.com, all that shit. I'm going to review. Hey, let me ask you guys before we roll. We got a minute left. Where should I try in Camden next to eat? Local business. What do you like in Camden County and or around Camden County that's a local business that I should try out? Anything?
I would try hitting up, maybe going up to like Brunswick. I mean, it's just outside of Camden, but it's still.
I'm trying to promote some local when I can, but
yeah.
But I had a Gator Burger last week. It was fantastic. Zach, anything? Anything down in Camden that you just loved?
No, I don't really. I eat here, but it's not anything local because I work up in Brunswick. So
So you live down here?
yeah, I live literally like right behind the high school, like right across.
All right, so I'm about to bromance you in just like 5 minutes when we get out. I'm not going to do it live. Shit.
Oh, come on.
Real gay. Well, actually, how about some viewers? You in? Guys, I love you. Have a good evening. Well, Zach, I'll fucking see you soon, brother. We'll go review one or two together, man. Thanks for coming on. That's brave of both of you. I love you. Juanita, especially brave of you, you ugly motherfucker. I love you. She can take it. She can take it. I love you so much, girl. And I love you very much both. Everybody that just tuned in, rewind 15 minutes. I just solved the bus problem. And we'll just go back and do this.
I knew you were the one. Never been a planner, cause behind is so much fun. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. With me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. I knew you were the one. Pushing my chips all in, cause the game was so much fun. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby. Bounce with me, baby.